सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम सच्चिदानंदरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रय विनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः। ओम निगमकल्पतरोर्गलितं फलं शुकमुखादमृतद्रव संयुतं पिबत भागवतं रसमालयं मुहुरहो रसिका भुवि भावुकाः। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयति अखिलशक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यांश्च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यं। समस्त देवताभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराण आचार्येभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणं पारायणम् अध्ययनं च अथ द्वादश स्कन्धः। अथ श्री स्कान्दपुराणान्तर्गत माहात्म्यम् अथ द्वितीयोऽध्यायः। Chanting the second chapter of Mahatmya from Skanda Purana as a part of our chanting, in which what is given is the Vrajabhumi Mahatmya, the great topic it is, in fact. So beautiful. All this, when we repeatedly study, create that atmosphere in our heart. With that, the heart filled with bhakti jnanam. Physically also, really, when we go to that place, we can really have Divya Darshan of Bhagavat Krishna at every single point there, every place. Many have had that. We can also have. ओम अथ श्री स्कांद पुराणांतर्गत श्रीमद्भागवत महात्म्यम श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराण महात्म्यम अथ द्वितीयोऽध्यायः। ऋषयोचुः ओम शाण्डिल्येतौ समादिश्य परावृत्ते स्वमाश्रमं किं कथं चक्रतुस्तौ तु राजानौ सूत तद्वद। सूत उवाच ततस्तु विष्णुरातेन श्रेणीमुख्याः सहस्रशः इन्द्रप्रस्थात् समानाय मथुरास्थानमापिताः। माथुरान् ब्राह्मणांस्तत्र वानरांश्च पुरातनान् विज्ञायमाननीयत्वं तेषु स्थापितवान् स्वराट्। वज्रस्तु तत्सहायेन शाण्डिल्यास्याप्यनुग्रहात् गोविन्दगोपगोपीनां लीलास्थानान्यनुक्रमात्। विज्ञायाभिदया स्थाप्य ग्रामान् आवासयत् बहून् कुण्डकूपादिपूर्तेन शिवादिस्थापनेन च गोविन्दहरिदेवादि स्वरूपारोपणेन च कृष्णैकभक्तिं स्वे राज्ये तथा न च मुमोदः। प्रजास्तु मुदितास्तस्य कृष्णकीर्तनतत्पराः परमानन्दसम्पन्नाः राज्यं तस्यैव तुष्टुवुः। एकदा कृष्णपत्न्यस्तु श्रीकृष्णविरहातुराः काळिन्दीं मुदितां वीक्ष्य पप्रच्छुर्गतमत्सराः। श्रीकृष्णपत्न्य ऊचुः यथा वयं कृष्णपत्न्यः तथा त्वमपि शोभने वयं विरहदुःखार्ताः त्वं न काळिन्दी तद्वद। तच्छ्रुत्वा स्मयमाना सा काळिन्दी वाक्यमब्रवीत्। सा पत्न्यं वीक्ष्य तत्तासां करुणापरमानस। काळिन्दी उवाच आत्मा रामस्य कृष्णस्य ध्रुवम् आत्मास्ति राधिका तस्यादास्य प्रभावेण विरहोऽस्मान्न संस्पृशेत्। तस्या एवांशविस्ताराः सर्वाः श्रीकृष्णनायिकाः नित्यसंभोगः एवास्ति तस्याः सां मुख्ययोगतः। सैव सा सैवास्ति वंशी तत्प्रेमरूपिका श्रीकृष्णनखचन्द्राळि सङ्गाच्चन्द्रावळि स्मृत रूपान्तरमगृह्णाना तयोः सेवातिलालसा रुक्मिण्यादिसमावेशः मयात्रैव विलोकितः युष्माकमपि कृष्णेन विरहो नैव सर्वतः किं तु एवं न जानीथ तस्माद्व्याकुलतामिताः एवमेवात्र गोपीनाम् अक्रूरावसरे पुरा विरहाभास एवासीतु उद्धवेन समाहितः तेनैव भवतीनां चेत् भवेदत्र समागमः तर्हि नित्यं स्वकान्तेन विहारमपि लप्स्यथ सूत उवाच एवमुक्तास्तु ताः पत्न्यः प्रसन्नां पुनरब्रुवन् उद्धवालोकनेनात्म प्रेष्ठसङ्गमलालसाः श्रीकृष्णपत्न्य ऊचुः धन्यासि सखिकान्तेन यस्या नैवास्ति विच्युतिः यतस्ते स्वार्थसंसिद्धिः तस्या दास्यो बभूविम परं तूद्धवलाभे स्यात् अस्मत्सर्वार्थसाधनं तथा वदस्व कालिन्दी तल्लाभोऽपि यथा भवेत् सूत उवाच एवमुक्ता तु कालिन्दे प्रत्युवाच तथास्तथा स्मरन्ति कृष्णचन्द्रस्य कलाः षोडशरूपिणीः कालिन्दी उवाच साधनभूमिर्बदरी व्रजता कृष्णेन मन्त्रिणे प्रोक्ता तत्रास्ते स तु साक्षात् तद्वैनं ग्राहयन् लोकान् फलभूमिर्व्रजभूमिः दत्ता तस्मै पुर इव सरहस्यं फलमिह तिरोहितं सत्तत् इह इदानीं स उद्धवो अलक्षः गोवर्धनगिरिनिकटे सखिस्थले तद्रजः कामः तत्रत्याङ्कुरवल्ली रूपेणास्ति स उद्धवो नूनम् आत्मोत्सवरूपत्वं हरिणा तस्मै समर्पितं नियतं तस्मात् तत्र स्थित्वा कुसुमसरः परिसरे सवज्राभिः वीणा वेणुमृदङ्गैः कीर्तनकाव्यादिसरससङ्गीतैः उत्सव आरब्धव्यो हरिः अथ लोकान् समानाय्य तत्रोद्धवा लोको भवता नियतं महोत्सवे वितते यौष्माकीनाम् अभिमत सिद्धिं सविता स एव सविता नाम सूत उवाच इति श्रुत्वा प्रसन्नास्ताः कालिन्दीम् अभिवाद्य ततो कथयामासुरागत्य वज्रं प्रतिपरीक्षितं विष्णुरातस्तु तत् श्रुत्वा प्रसन्नस्तद्युतस्तदा तत्रैवागत्य तत्सर्वं कारयामास सत्वरं गोवर्धनाददूरेण बृन्दारण्ये सखीस्थले प्रवृत्तः कुसुमाम्भोधौ कृष्णसङ्कीर्तनोत्सवः वृषभानुसुताकान्त विहारे कीर्तनश्रिया साक्षादिव समावृत्ते सर्वे नन्यदृशो भवन् ततः पश्यत्सु सर्वेषु तृणगुल्मलता च यात् आजगामोद्धवः स्रग्वी श्यामः पीताम्बरावृतः गुञ्जामालाधरो गायन् वल्लवी वल्लभं मुहुः तदा गमनतो रेजे भृशं सङ्कीर्तनोत्सवः चन्द्रिकागमतो यद्वत् स्फाटिकाट्टालभूमणिः अथ सर्वे सुखाम्बोधौ मग्नाः सर्वं विसस्मरुः क्षणेनागतविज्ञान दृष्ट्वा श्रीकृष्णरूपिणम् उद्धवं पूजयान् चक्रुः प्रतिलब्धमनोरथाः इति श्रीस्कान्दे महापुराणे एकाशीतिसाहस्र्यां संहितायां द्वितीये वैष्णवखण्डे श्रीभागवतमाहात्म्ये गोवर्धनपर्वतसमीपे परीक्षितादीनाम् उद्धवदर्शनवर्णनं नाम द्वितीयोऽध्यायः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम, श्रीभागवत शरणं मम, श्रीसद्गुरु शरणं मम, श्रीसूत शरणं मम, श्रीशुकदेव शरणं मम, श्रीव्यास शरणं मम, श्रीनारद शरणं मम, श्रीकुमार शरणं मम, श्रीब्रह्मा शरणं मम, श्रीविष्णु शरणं मम, Shri Parabrahma Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Om Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langhayate Girim Yatkrupatamaham Vande Paramananda Madhavam Sarge Satye Cha Kailase Vaikunte Nasti Ayam Rasaha Atapibantu Sadbhagyaha Mama Munchada Karhichada Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराण एकादश स्कंदः मुक्तिर्हित्वा रूपम स्वरूपेण व्यवस्थितिः अथ अष्टाविंशोऽध्यायः श्रीभगवानुवाच Yesterday also, after saluting the Lord, Guru Parampara, was 4 shlokas set to, we have tried to see that. Let us chant from the mantra 29. What of the beautiful Jnanam Bhagavan once for all giving, for all the devotees of Him who seek mukti, and for all the jignasus of Atma Tattva, Paramatma Tattva, Brahma Tattva, who are true, serious, sincere in wanting to come out of entire samsara bandhanam once for all. There cannot be any better jnanam than this, anywhere found in any literature of the world. So too in our Vedanta Grantha. Now, this all knowledge proves that Bhagavan is Bhagavan. Bhagavan is always in that Brahma Anubhuti. Only then he can give such a sublime great knowledge. We at our own level, yes, struggling with your own lower vasanas and impulses. Let it go on. There are so many karma vasanas are there. It will take its own time for getting cleansed. But our job now we understood. First, we will not add newer samskaras. Second, we go through with all patience and perseverance, all the prarabdhas. Third, with whatever ability we have, we try to focus our mind minute by minute, hour by hour, as much as possible on Bhagavan through our own Purushartha Prayatna of Bhakti Sadhanas, Jnana Sadhanas. And the most important thing which adds to all that is our Nirantara Prarthana to the Paramatma Ishvara. Hey Bhagavan, you have blessed so many. You blessed the Gajendra, you blessed the Ambarisha, you blessed the Prahlada, you blessed so many people. You blessed Ahalya, you blessed Shabari. So, of every yoni you blessed. You blessed Hanuman or Kevata Guha or even Vibhishana. So many are the ones blessed by you have reached you. Yes, they all are devotees, sadhakas, your sevakas. In so many ways they are qualified. Make me also qualified and bless me with that same anugraha as you did to them. In this way also, with that softened heart, with total bhakti, shraddha, when we pray every day. देखो वे कर्मयोग करने का टाइम है कर्म करना है ये अष्टांग योग में चित्तवृत्ति निरोध यू हैव टू डू दैट टाइम इज डिफरेंट वी हैव टू डू दैट when तीव्र जिज्ञासा and study of Vedanta, in that the deep contemplation is happening to understand about the reality through all these sadhanas of what is said here, the 2 plus 2, 4 techniques that are told. One was Adavante cha yenna asti vartamane tata Adavante cha yadasti vartamane tadeva. These are the two. And through the Anvaya and Vyatireka Paddhati, while deeply intensely in the contemplation of self, we have to do the sadhana. Along with all these things, the sevas, upasanas, the dhyana paddhatis, and also through yoga sadhana, along with them, the four sadhana of silently sitting in our puja room, looking into the eyes of the Lord, feet of the Lord, maybe one or two stotrams chanting, spending those 15-20 minutes in the deep devotion and prayer to Bhagavan. Protect me, O Lord, from my own mind. Protect me from the desha and kala into which I have fallen because of my own deeds. Protect me from your own terrible maya, which nobody can conquer unless you bless them. So too is my case. Take care of me, help me. So still I am in Prakriti, that also Rajas Tamas. Still I am in so many of the non-positive ways of life of samsara. It is you alone who can. With your anugraha, nothing is impossible. So shower that anugraha. So that beautiful stotrams like today we will see Ahalya Stuti, or we have seen Lakshmi Narasimha Stotra, or the best stotra of that Brahmadeva doing to Narayana, our Shukadevji doing to Narayana, the Naradji doing to Narayana many times. Prahlada Stuti, Kunti Stuti, Bhishma Stuti, Yudhishthira Stuti, Arjuna Stuti, Indra Stuti. How many beautiful, beautiful stutis are there? If you can read them, understand meaning, and lift your mind to that devotion level and do puja upasana prayer, good. If you can't do all that, in your own bhasha, with whatever padajala you got. Bhagavan is not worried about the language, vocabulary, and all. He sees our bhava. With bhava bhakti, in your own bhasha, when we add this intense sadhana every day, सुबह दोपहर शाम जब कभी टाइम मिले बस go to puja room, sit there, look into his eyes, look at his feet, again look into eyes, seeing into his eyes only, just extend all your prayers. Again tomorrow. Intensify that longing both to have his darshan also, and that is possible only by his blessings. Therefore, to invoke his blessings. In this way, Karma Yoga, Ashtanga, Bhakti, Jnana, all we have to be fully busy in. Some lives, when we spend like that, then only whatever the vasana, samskara, prarabdha, runa we have, it slowly gets removed, eliminated. Then we start having the glimpses of peaceful mind, glimpses of pure heart, glimpses of true bhakti and sharanagati, glimpses of our dhyanam. Holding on to that, we go on living, then even the final experience, establishing in that also happens. And then in that experience, all is well, all is one, all is God. And I am that self in that experience. Anything happening because of Ishvara Leela, whatever it may be, bigger than biggest things, smaller than smallest things, most beautiful things, a seemingly painful thing, सब देखेंगे लेकिन कोई भी हमको संसार निर्माण नहीं करेगा. So that is how is the thing. Now let us do our study 29 mantra. Each of again the set of these 5-6 mantras or shlokas also are worthy of studying with that scholarly mind and contemplating with that scientific buddhi, keeping in the heart like a sincere seeker and implementing wherever required. Now, कुयोगिनो ये विहतान्तरायैः मनुष्यभूतैः त्रिदशोपसृष्टैः ते प्राक्तनाभ्यास बलेन भूयः युञ्जन्ति योगं न तु कर्मतन्त्रः कुयोगिनो ये विहतान्तरायैः मनुष्यभूतैः त्रिदोषोपसृष्टैः ते प्राक्तनाभ्यास बलेन भूयः युञ्जन्ति योगं न Natu karma tantram. Big shlokas, these are all. पूरा तो नहीं होगा explanation, थोड़ा थोड़ा देखेंगे. First he says kuyoginaha. Kuyogi is the one who has not fulfilled his yoga sadhana of experiencing Bhagavan pakka, without doubt. Not yet he is called Kuyogi. And Suyogi is the one who has experienced it. Now, this Kuyogi, though he has got in the heart wanting to know the Paramatma, still he has not experienced it because of his Kuyoga. The Kuyogas are two types. One internal because of his own self, second external because of so many sources. The internal Kuyoga are what? Mainly not totally surrendering to Shastra, and also not totally surrendered or devoted to Guru and Upadesha, and also not made his intellect very strong in the knowledge and very strong in its commitment of doing sadhana, and also he has got a bad wrong company in his own mind of justification etc., and becoming again and again prey or victim to the sense organs, the mind. So these are the adhyatmika tapa, spiritual tapa, because of which he is kuyogi because of his own reason. We all fall trapped to that. These are all because of immaturity. We take wrong food and we are erratic and indisciplined in our day schedule. We are not having any commitments. Though we desire to have Paramatma darshan, but we are immature in the knowledge that darshan will happen with so much of tough of sadhana, but we are not ready to do that. These are all the bachpana, we can say, we carry with us, because of which, though we are sincere in wanting to know Paramatma, but we don't achieve it, therefore we are kuyogi. Again and again he is falling. Every one of us will be kuyogi for many, many lives. From that only, in every life, we attend to with variety of kicks given by the Prakriti, by Bhagavan. We slowly learn thoda, maybe in 100, 200, 300 lives. After starting to know Paramatma, 200, 300 lives or even more, we don't know, that the kicks we go on getting, and then slowly we become very strong Suyogi. In between stage क्या होता है ना, no more he struggles in the world of samsara. He, by God's grace, gets a maturity. The maturity is what? Every dukkha of every sort given by the Lord is only telling me not to involve in anything other than him. That stage, if anybody reaches, Arjuna is in that stage. He has made the Vishada into yoga. When every Vishada we make into yoga. What is yoga? Every dukkha Vishada of anything Bhagavan is giving only to tell us, ki turn towards me. That is His grace. Because we have sought Him, ki we want to reach you. Please, I am caught up in world. Please turn me towards you. Bhagavan uses these techniques. This is in between stage. And in that also, more and more involvement in study, swadhyaya and all. Slowly we become convinced, we become suyogi. So at this moment, kuyogi. बार बार भटकना, चंचल हो जाना, श्रद्धा खो जाना, रेगुलरिटी टूट जाना. Is it not? Everything is a factor involved in it. Age also is a factor, sometimes not also. Even a 30, 35 years person also is a high sadhak sometimes. But same 35 fellow, when he comes to 70, लुढ़क जाता है फिर. If he is not regular, consistent. And only one consistency we have to do is, even the Guru kicks us, makes us into pieces with his sword, we have to hold on to it, his feet. Is one thing if we do in life, we are saved. Okay, and another case, 40, 50, 60 years of age, look back, life is lived, so many kicks everywhere we got. It is required. The kicks alone are required everywhere. गाड़ी भी kick मारो तभी start होता है. Two wheeler. He is also in the company and then ardency inside, then gone through all aspects of life. ये सब मिलकर वो सुयोगी बनाता है हमको. But remember the words. Remember, kuyogi, suyogi. Ku means kutila. Ku means kutsita. Ku means so many things. Wrong one, negative ones. Su means sushtu yogi. Subha yogi, sundara yogi, sushila yogi. You can add all of them. So kuyoginaha, inner karana for the kuyogitva told. What the outer karana because of which we are not able to be regular on sadhana? They are not one or two, there are three or four categories. And in each category, there are thousands. Now, this is a big subject. We are telling, Krishna is telling us not to frighten us, but to be careful, that's all. Okay, what are they? One, kuyogina hai vihata antarayaihi. Vihata means, V means vividha rupena visheshena. Hata means hit and beaten. Antaraya means obstructions, hindrances, interruptions, obstacles. है ना, कितने अंतरायों के द्वारा हम जो है दिक्कत किए जाते हैं, वी गेट डिस्टर्ब. So inner antaraya we told. Okay. Then next one is what? Outer ones. First to Manushya. Most biggest antaraya comes to us is because of the human beings. And now, some of the things happen because of prarabdha, which you can't. Many of the things because of our wrong behavior or wrong decisions. We come in obligations and relation with people. They are fully worldly. Then you can't leave them and they don't allow you to do sadhana. Manushya. They will come in many rupa and they tempt us in the form of a love or a duty or responsibility. यार कुछ भी कहो, यू लव कहो, ड्यूटी कहो, रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी कहो, सेवा कहो, भगवान को भूल कर तुम लोगों में फंस गए ना. हाँ, दैट इज delusion. You name it anything. Swami, is it not my duty? Or is it not your duty to know the God then? No, 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 I will know the Lord later on. Why? Why not right now? No, 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 no. That is what Kuyoga. See, Manushya in our life come. Some of the cases you can't avoid at all. So you can't avoid them permanently, but you can avoid at least every day few hours and involve in your sadhana. And while involving sadhana, you can avoid them in your mind. Yeah, it's tough. But if you can make a practice of it, like somebody is troubling you. At least time of sadhana, you can say, Are 2 ghanta, I don't remember that person, let me do my sadhana. Everybody will have few people around them who torture them in the world and who torture them, not allowing them to do sadhana. And many of them don't know, but we only get caught up in them. Some of them really do. Now, in each one's examples are different. No, I can't list out all example. How by Manushya we get the Antaraya. मनुष्यों के द्वारा अंतराय. Is it not? Known Manusha also, unknown. अब सोचो कौन कौन मनुष्य आपकी जिंदगी में साधना के अंतराय है. अब फ्रॉम ऑल दैट एक्सपीरियंस वी हैव टू प्रे टू गॉड, भगवान ऐसे झंझट में दोबारा मुझे फंसने नहीं देना. एंड द ब्यूटी ऑफ इट इज द अदर फेलो इज आल्सो प्रेइंग सेम. See, the prayer is not कि ऐसे झंझट में मुझे फंसने नहीं देना. प्रेयर शुड बी कोई भी झंझट में मुझे फंसने नहीं देना. नहीं तो भगवान विल मिसअंडरस्टैंड. ऐसे झंझट में नहीं मतलब और दूसरे वाले. है ना. सो भगवान मैंने कहा ना झंझट छुड़ाओ, तो फिर से तुमने क्या कहा, ऐसा नहीं देना बोला ना, या तो तुमने ऐसा नहीं बोला कि कोई सा भी नहीं नहीं बोला ना, तो दूसरा वाला दे दिया. कोई भी झंझट में नहीं फंसाना. सो मनुष्य ही अंडरस्टूड. Is it not? A sick parents. No, you have to serve them. No, you have to tell her. दिल बहलाने के बोएंगे माता पिता सेवा ही भगवान का सेवा, ये सब दिल बहलाने के होते हैं। भगवान का सेवा ही भगवान का सेवा, पर दिन करना पड़ता है। देन बच्चों का, पोतों का, तोतों का, रोतों का, सोतों का, अब कितने नहीं है मनुष्य। The one type of Manusha is obligations. We are called by them. Second type of Manusha is we don't have maturity and vairagya to keep away the human beings from our mind. Like morning. What was the introductory thought today? Or yesterday, I think. Entire world of people thinks all is in our own mind wala. याद है आपको? मनुष्य. Then bhutaihi. Bhuta means all other living beings other than Manusha. They also create antaraya in various forms. Some of them give us diseases. Ab dekho, this deer to that Bharataji. Good example for us. Same deer even to Sitaji also. The deer has troubled many. They also trouble. And you know, if you are in आश्रम जंगल में इधर उधर सांप आएगा कटेगा या कोई चीता जानवर आएगा कुछ भी, भूत मीन्स ऑल बीइंग्स वेरियस वेज, सब में साउंड डिस्टरबेंस करेंगे, कोई जान को भी खतरे में डालेंगे. सम ऑफ देम वी गेट ओनली अटैच टू देम आउट ऑफ ओवर सिंपैथी, वी डेडिकेट होल लाइफ. कोई ना कोई जिंदगी कबूतर में लगाए कुछ लोग, इवन नाउ दे आर देयर. रैबिट, चौबीसों घंटे विथ रैबिट, गिलहरी, तोते, कुत्ते वाले तो बहुत है ना, घोड़े वाले, गधे वाले कम है, खुद ही गधे. भूत ही, we give attachment value to them, then they trouble us. But in any way, there is antaraya for our outer and inner yoga sadhana. He is called Kuyogi. So, Manushya Bhuta. And another interesting thing is what this topic came earlier also. Ki Tridasha Upasrushtayi. Tridasha means Devatas. Upasrushta. Hmm. Even Devatas also create the problem. But all the natural calamities, they come because Devata. Our own faculties also fail. That is also Devata नाराज हुए हमसे. And when you do sakama karma, in which you offer all oblations, pushpa to them and do wonderful arati, they're so happy they give you everything. But when you do the sadhana of transcending all that, seeking Parabrahma, they are naras, they are jealous, they are not happy. Because we'll be missing serving them or they miss our services, no? इसलिए वो लोग इतने अंतराय डालते हैं, इसलिए उनको भी खुराक देना पड़ता है, कर करके भीख मांग के, भाई हमारा आप विघ्न मत डालना. Or your sadhana is so intense that it reaches the Narayana, then he understands, यार इतना intense साधना कर रहा है, these devatas are disturbing, he will order them, चिल्लाएंगे, hey, don't disturb that fellow, don't he is so sincere, अच्छा ठीक है भगवान. Then these devatas also don't disturb. And all this happens. Instead of troubling, they even help. Now, these great yogis of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu of our own times, maybe few hundreds of years, wherever he used to go, the clouds used to follow. Absolute hot summer, but the cloud will follow to give him, because any time in the daytime कहीं भी जाके वो अपने ध्यान में गर्मी में जाते थे नंगे पाँव. There are so many devotees like that. They are not bothered. They are in Bhagwan Smarana. They go to the temple and do all that. गर्मी हो रही है. अरे भगवान, hi, you take care of it. Suddenly from nowhere that Mr. Badal comes and protects them. Instead of troubling, they in fact help. If the intensity of our sadhana and prayer to God is there, else they create antaraya. सो देवताओं के द्वारा अंतराय हो गया, भूत सृष्टि से अंतराय इन दैट भूत, All other beings come, even Panchamahabhuta also, you know. Like today we saw somewhere, which nation, Cambodia, that boat, all are watching. धीरे धीरे सबके देखते देखते that boat carrying 41 people just drowned. Other boat fellows threw jackets and all. Some 15, 20 were saved. Remaining 20 gone. They, आंखों के video recording हो रहा. So frightening to see people just drowning and dying in mid ocean. Take out the dead body afterwards. It's okay, dead body you are seeing, it doesn't affect. आंखों के सामने देख रहे जान जा रहे. पानी समुद्र भगवान ने खा लिया. कोई धूप से कोई मर जाता है. अलग अलग रीजंस हैं. The Panchamahabhutas as well as other beings. Then Manushya to we already told. And then our own inner. That is why Kshurasya Dhara. So be prepared in mind. It is not easy, smooth. So nothing is easy in this world. Earning money is not easy. Everything is difficult. So what? See, it may be difficult, but not impossible. Then we are not told to do everything in one day. Then the most beautiful thing in spiritual life is जितना आपसे हो सक रहा है उतना जरूर करो. थोड़ा थोड़ा डोसेज बढ़ाओ. That's it. Then it will take itna knack. That's what bigger than the biggest things also can be sorted out or achieved through small little knack. These are the knack. आई डोंट नो हाउ मेनी प्रॉब्लम बट मैं तो जानता हूँ भी जब पूजा करना है कर रहा हूँ, मैं नहीं छोड़ रहा हूँ. छुट्टी के दिन ज़्यादा बस यू विल क्रॉस. They say, the thousands of miles also, you reach one day cross. When you stop, when you put the first step, keep moving without stopping, even if it is a snail's speed. Yeah, इसलिए हम हर दिन कह रहे हैं, don't leave your classes, don't leave your study at home, don't leave whatever regular sadhanas you are doing. And this also n number of times we told. What are regular sadhana? Our definitely 15-20 minutes japa. Definitely 15-20 minutes puja, where archana, abhishekam, आरती. मिनिमम की बात कह रहा हूँ, ज़्यादा दे सके तो दो. Definitely 15-20 minutes of पारायणम of the stotrams and even shastra. Then definitely at least one class you must listen. स्वामी जी ऐसे कि मैं बेकार में 4 अटेंड कर रहा हूँ, मैंने मिनिमम कहा. देखो आप और मैंने अब 4 ही कर रहे हो, मैं 6 कर रहा हूँ, फिर भी नहीं सुधर रहा हूँ, तो और ज़्यादा करना है. One class and definitely 15-20 minutes of one swadhyaya and just some time talking to the Lord, talking to Guru. कंपल्सरी कितना हो पूरा मिलके ज्यादा 2 घंटे हुए और थोड़ा सा ध्यान. वेर नो आलंबना, एक ही प्रश्न हु एम आई और एनी ऑफ द आलंबना ऑफ द तत्व संबंध श्लोक and doing contemplation on it. So meditation, contemplation, swadhyaya, satsanga, puja, japa, bhajana, kirtana, 6 into let us 25 250 minute, तो 2.5 घंटे 150 मिनट. So 2.5 घंटे तो सिंपल है. Intensely we have to do. Minimum. That doesn't mean the remaining time you can freak out and indulge in everything. Then you are creating antaraya. That is 2.5 hours said, imagining that you are the, what do you say, UNESCO chief. You are the manager of the entire universe, so busy you are. Therefore, you are told to do 2.5 hours. If they are the opposite my case, ki nobody wants me, nobody loves me, nobody comes to me. You are the most luckiest fellow. Involved in 16 घंटा साधना. 6 घंटे नींद, 2 घंटे बाकी नौटंकी. 16 घंटे रखना चाहिए. Yeah, that's what. So this is what we said every day, don't leave. Else we invite our own antaraya, we invite the antaraya interruption from outside. That is why the Kartavyata Upadesha in our Taittiriya Upanishad. Even Vidura was telling us some beautiful thoughts. हाँ समझ गए ना? कुयोगिना हाँ Yo ye vihata antarayehi. Because of the antaraya hit, who manushya bhuta tridesha upasrushtahi. And they could not reach the goal and died. What will happen to them next life? They, see the assurance, praktana abhyasa balena. Because of the abhyasa bala done in the earlier life, bhuyaha again yogam yunjanti, they'll be pulled back onto the yoga sadhana, that is spiritual sadhana, and natu karma tantram, they are not fully lost. See, that means what? दोनों तरह का फायदा है. साधना करें अभी तो अब भी साधना हो रहा है. It becomes a beautiful investment for future lives. Negative also so. If you don't do sadhana at all in life and only involve in the worldliness, you are assuring that next life also will be fully worldly. Now, this is the incentive Bhagavan is giving. Then keeping this in mind, if we feel next life पूरा मुझे शुरू से साधना में ही रहना है, तो let any antaraya come in this life, side by side we are doing our best in doing all the sadhanas. देखो, so ये बात याद रखना. In this way only अनेक जन्म संप्राप्त. From अनेक जन्म we do sadhana every life थोड़ा थोड़ा थोड़ा. अब पता चला in any janma, when conveniences are more, problems are less, we should be wise enough to use them, not problems, the conveniences, to maximum sadhana, to do maximum sadhana. Swadhyaya sadhana. Like you are doing, we are all in same team now. We are not any MLA, MP, ना कोई ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है, ना कोई झंझट है. इसलिए 6 क्लासेस लगा रहे हैं हम. ये मौका पहला नहीं था, बाद में क्या होगा भगवान जाने, अब तो है. Intelligence is using time for sadhana when it is given. So many things, like your children are far away for their own job and settlement or study. So you are free. So why don't you use that time for study and all that? इस तरह के हर एक बंदे को जब भगवान देते मौका, उस समय को हमें यूज करना. Then that yoga bala will put him back into yoga sadhana in the next life. So keep on doing till the last moment, whatever you can. So that is what question asked by Arjuna. You told me to do sadhana, I am doing. But without reaching, I died in between. So I became ना घर का ना घाट का. साधना का सिद्धि भी नहीं मिला. तो साधना के नाम पे I gave up all my sukha, comfort and bhoga. So sukha bhoga gone, siddhi not achieved. So I am like a summer cloud which up comes and by the time imagine it will rain. बुड़ पता नहीं कहाँ चला जाता है वो. In the rainy season, cloud thick, it will definitely rain. Summer में आया बिना बरखा चला गया वो. So he says, कच्चित न उभय विभ्रष्टः छिन्नाभ्रमिव नश्यति अप्रदिष्टो महाबाहो विमूढ़ो ब्रह्मणपति. उभय विभ्रष्टः. अर्जुना यूज सेंटेंस. उभय दोनों तरह के मेरे भ्रष्ट हो गया. ना एंजॉय किया दुनिया को वर्ल्ड, नॉर आई रीच सिद्धि एंड आई डाइड. Then to that, the 7 shlokas which Bhagavan tells at the end of 6th chapter, same things he is in one shloka telling to Uddhava. So remember, they're all teachings by Krishna Uddhava. And that Uddhava, when I was reading in our Bhagavad Mahatyam Skandha Purana, this knowledge he heard and did tapasya so much, thereafter he became Guru for that Vajranama, then Parikshit. Parikshit ko Shukdev ji suna se pehle, Uddhav ji already taught him Bhagavatam. And also to all Krishna Patnis. They all hear from Uddhava, the great Jnanam, then they all get mukti. You know that? That is what are the next 2-3 chapters of Skandha Purana Antargata Bhagavatam Mahatmya. To such great Uddhava Bhagavan is teaching. They are also great Arjuna. Here he did not ask, but then Arjuna asked, what about me? Then Bhagavan, I tell you those 5-6 slokas in 5 minutes maximum. 5 क्या 2 मिनट. जैसे हे पार्थ नैवेह नामुत्र विनाशस्तस्य विद्यते. He is neither destroyed here nor hereafter, the one who has done sadhana. Why? Nahi kalyana krut kaschit durgatim tata gacchati. Tata kalyana krut kaschit durgatim na gacchati. The one who is doing his noble sadhana honestly, sincerely, he will never get durgati. Don't be afraid of it. Then क्या होगा उनको? First of all, immediate result, like we saw in our Vishnu Sahasranama also, quoting Mundakopanishad, because of Saptajihva and all that, the Yajnayaga done, all the devatas with red carpet and welcoming, take him to the great Swargadi Loka. Same Krishna says, Prapya Punya Krutan Lokan. He will be taken to the Punya Lokas. Then Ushitva Shashwatihi Samaha, living a long period of time enjoying there. Then he will be again sent back onto the human life, giving another chance for doing true, real, higher, greater sadhana. Then where will be born? Shuchinam Srimatam Gehe. In the house of the Shuchi and Srimata. Shuchi is a pure clan, Srimata full of all riches. So all you rich people in your rounds, whoever your children, grandchildren are born, they're all yoga brushed. So give them more yoga, not bhoga, so that they evolve more. Without punya, sukha sampada will not come. Those who are in poverty, that means they have never done punya. And punya is not quantitative, quality. With whatever resource available, you can do punya. You know, a loving word is punya, physical seva is punya, dana is punya. अरे यार पुण्य क्या है उसका कोई ऐसा थोड़ी होता है. It's not quantitative, it's qualitative. So prapya punyakrutan lokan, punyakrutam lokan, ushitva shashwati hi samaha, then he will be born as Shuchinam Srivatam Gehe, Yoga Vrashta Vijaya. This is one option. He will be born in rich family with all enjoyments. He can do or cannot do sadhana, he can destroy. You don't know. Athava, if he is more inclined to adhyatmika sadhana than only punya karma, सिर्फ भगवान का नाम लेना उपासना करना ही नहीं, परमात्मा को चाहना जानना पाने का, ऐसे वाले हैं आप लोग मानो. अथवा योगी नाम एवं कुले भवति धीमता. इन द फैमिली ऑफ धीमान और योगीस ही विल बी born. And एतद् हि दुर्लभतरम लोके जन्म यद् ईदृशम. Even to get this type of life is very, very tough. Not everybody gets. Tatra. There, tam buddhi samyogam labate paurvadaihikam. Purvadeh mein whatever sadhana, convictions he had, that will be given to him here. Thereafter, yatatecha tataha bhuyah samsiddhau. He will further do some more sadhana in this life, e kurunandana. Then purvabhyasena tena eva hriyate hi havashopi cha. Because of purvabhyasa bala, he will be pulled into spirituality. See, many of us out of frustration come to class. You don't want. But you come and do nothing here. I say, time pass karte. How did this punya of coming to class is coming? Because purva abhyasena hriyate yavashaha. Knowing this, Hare Purva Janma Punya brought me to class. Now listening to class regularly, sincerely, let me increase my more punya so that next life it will be not so tough, easier. ऐसा दिमाग लगाओ तो बढ़िया होगा. Then जिज्ञासु अभी योगस्य शब्द ब्रह्माति वर्तते. He will involve in that Shabda Brahma. Shabda Brahma is Veda Vedanta. Then Prayatnat Yatamanastu Yogi Samshuddha Kilvishaha Aneka Janma Samsiddhaha Tataha Yati Param Gati. In every life with conscious efforts, when he is cleansing all his prarabdha, pava, all these antaraya, etc., Aneka Janma Samsiddhaha Tataha thereafter Param Gatim Yati. Hey Arjuna, this is how it is. So clear, 6th chapter of Gita. Thank God we remembered all these shlokas. So here said, same thing. Kuyogino ye vihatantarayaihi manushya bhutaihi tridashopasruštaihi te praktanabhyasa balena bhuyaha yunjanti yogam natu karma tantram. They will be forced by the karma also, but they will not be missing the sadhana completely. क्योंकि पहले किए थे. ये इंसेंटिव दे ग्रेस भगवान का है. Therefore, to avoid in this problems, life problem, need to make use of time in this life for sadhana, and as an investment for next life also, whatever we can do sadhana, let us do. And जब मन सत्वगुण में है तो पूरा लगा दो. And to big yogis or sadhakas also, there will be big periods in their life of 1 month, 2 months, 1 year, 2 years. They appear to be fully lost in the world and worldliness. बिकॉज ऑफ बलीय प्रारब्ध वो कुछ भी नहीं करते साधना, कर ही नहीं सकते. दे अपियर टू बी मोर वर्स देन इवन द नॉन साधकास. दैट्स द बल ऑफ द प्रारब्ध. अब दूसरों को समझ में नहीं आता, उनको भी नहीं आता, ओनली ईश्वर नोस. बट अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट टाइप ऑफ सिचुएशन, when the things are smooth, less problematic, more convenient, पूरा इन्वेस्ट करना साधना में. And that's what I was saying you, the next 5-6 years for all of us are most important golden period in the entire evolutionary lives of ours. इसको हम जितना बढ़िया यूज करें, स्पेशली you 7-8 of you who regularly come, 1 or 2 on YouTube, they come 2-3, 1 or 2 only, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 ही हैं. And online 4 of you, 5 of you, 1 or 2 कभी आएंगे कभी जाएंगे. To all of us, take it as an important word given by Mother only. Day after tomorrow, the Navaratra is starting. Take the commitment, Navaratra 20222, Navaratra 2030. These 8 साल लगे रहो. Forget the entire world. Get into only soul. कुछ भी हो जाए करते रहो. You know, unless these commitments are taken intensely inward, we can't invoke the abilities that are lying in us, talents. We can't invoke His grace. And जो बहुत मेहनत करते हैं ना, उसको सब हेल्प करते हैं. गधा भैंस की तरह बैठते तो कोई आते भी नहीं उसके साथ. We have to keep on working. And sometimes you keep on working. Only when the Lord is satisfied with your effort, then you start helping, blessing. Like in our case, like 2.5 years, we are like Gada Bhais working, morning, evening classes. So he will show the kripa. आज नहीं तो अगले जन्म में कभी मेरे को क्या? It is his work. Let him take more work, more and more. पूरा जान भी ले लो. ये सत्संग कराते कराते, we are ready for that. Be ready in that way. So this is one assurance given कि जितना साधना कर सके करो, it will be continued. And watch, keep an eye on what new vasanas added, don't add them. And when the prarabdha is giving variety of experiences, don't get lost, don't get perturbed, don't fully get broken in the heart. दुखी हुए बिना पूरा तो नहीं होगा. जब भयंकर प्रारब्ध है, महाज्ञानी भी दुखी होएगा. Later on you understand, hey, how much knowledge I have, but still how did I become miserable? You had to, that's it. So watch, keep an eye. Okay, and all is done only with one thing, when you go on increasing our awareness level. Is it not? Every moment aware of our own mind, aware of world around, aware of what we are given by the world, aware of what we are giving to world, and aware of what Shastra said to do. ये अवेयरनेस जितना बढ़ाएंगे उतना, अब वो भी फिर भगवान की कृपा से ही बढ़ता है. ऐसे कहने से कोई दुकान में जाकर अवेयरनेस दवा दो तो होता नहीं. अगेन इट इज कृपा, अगेन इट इज उपासना, अगेन इट इज प्रेयर. अब घूम फिरा के फिर वहीं आएंगे, गुरु चरण, भगवान के चरण, फाइनल तक. सो दिस इज वन. नाउ सेकंड वन इज व्हाट कि this is, I said, in the next verse number 30 में ये बद्ध जीवा मुक्त पुरुष जीवन, उन दोनों का जीवन बता रहे एक एक लाइन में. हाउ द संसारी जीवा नॉट yet realized and मुक्त परमात्मा अनुभवता, द जीवन मुक्ता, हाउ इज his life, contrast picture. Like in any of the shastra, problem is diagnosed, solution is told, sadhana is told, obstructions are told, how to conquer them is told, the lakshana of the jivan mukta also are told. And if sadhana is not done, how we fall down and down, वो भी बताते हैं हमको थोड़ा संभाल के रहने के लिए. Every shastra of ours, Hinduism. Here also, the baddha lakshana, mukta lakshana, one line. What is that? करोति कर्म क्रियते च जन्तुः केनाप्यसौ चोदित आनिपातात् न तत्र विद्वान् प्रकृतौ स्थितोऽपि निवृत्त तृष्णः स्वसुखानुभूत्या करोति कर्म क्रियते च जन्तुः केनाप्यसौ चोदित हानिपातात् न तत्र विद्वान् प्रकृतौ स्थितोऽपि निवृत्ततृष्णः स्वसुखानुभूत्या very deep detailed exhaustive श्लोकास देर ऑल तो मूड समय के अनुसार थोड़ा हो सके जितना उतना ही हम समझ रहे. सो फर्स्ट लाइन इज अबाउट द बद्ध संसारी करोति कर्म. He is restless, he is helpless, goes on doing karma. Three ways, kaya, vacha, manasa. अरे यार when you do karma फिर उसका फल रूप फल भी आपको लगेगा ना. That's called क्रियते च. He get the फल of that karma. जंतु हो how all the हमें केना भी असौ चोदिता. कोई चोदन प्रचोदन कर ही जा रहा है. लाइक दिया यो ना प्रचोदयात व्यास सूर्य भगवान ना. So too he is pushed by who is that kena? None other than our own vasanas and prarabdha. आनिपातात मरने तक है ना. ऑल ऑफ अस मरने तक कोई ना कोई मन का वासना का हो अज्ञान का हो बार बार हमको कुछ ना कुछ करवा ही रहा है और उसका फल भोगते ही रहे हैं. तो संसार और द जीवन मुक्त न तत्र विद्वान. दिस इज नॉट द केस ऑफ द रियलाइज्ड सेंट. What is it? Prakrutau sthitah. He is there in the upadhis like all of us. Yet he is not touched by any of those karma as karta, nor his phala also troubles him, though he is in the same upadhi. How it is possible? What is the difference in him is these are the two. These are the only two things again in the entire Vedanta we have to understand. दो ही बात सिर्फ दो तीसरा है नहीं. अब इसको थोड़ा ध्यान से सुन लेना. वेरी सिंपल. 272,000 times we talked about it. निवृत्त तृष्णः स्वसुखानुभूत्या. Now I will not explain it. You must know it. है कि नहीं. हमेशा मैं बोलूं आप भूल जाओ ऐसे ही क्यों. अभी मैं नहीं बोलूंगा आप याद कर लो. निवृत्त तृष्णः सुखानुभूत्या स्वसुखानुभूत्या. He is in that. What did he do as a sadhana में साधना काल में निवृत्त तृष्णः. He postponed all his trishnas. Then what did he do in that time? He entertained or involved in his own search of the self. As a result of that, what happened? He discovered the self. How is the bliss of self? Infinite. Even then, the one who is in that infinite bliss, will he have any trishna? How can it be? No. When there is no trishna to him, how can there be karta in him to do karma and get the karma phala like a samsari? No. So here these two are complementary. If you are nivritta trishna, then you get swasukhanubhuti. If you have got this swasukhanubhuti, your trishna will go away. How important. These are only things. Give up all desires, discover the self. When you discover self, it is infinite blissful. You cannot have desire even if you want. When there is no kamana, there is no avidya नहीं है क्योंकि आत्मविद्या मिल गया. सो कामना नहीं है क्योंकि मैं जीव नहीं हूँ देहादि नहीं हूँ कोई विषय प्रपंच मेरे से अलग है ही नहीं. Therefore there is no karma, there is no karma phala, there is no bandha. So keep both pictures. This side he has got so many ajnana and vasana pushed by the thing into karma, get the phala. Karoti karmani, kriyate means get affected by the karma phala of the karma done by him. Kenapyasau choditaha anipata. But this side again picture, he kept away the Trishna, meditated, knew the Lord. Lord is infinite experiential, then he has no Trishna. So what we have to do therefore? Slowly, consciously, desire prompted action कम करके desire free सेवाएं करते हुए. Other side, in the beginning, just go and sit in the Vedanta class. Don't worry कितना सुना कितना समझा. फॉर 2 2 2.5 साल, आपका 2.5 साल हो गए. Then slowly involve in personally thinking, inquiring about it. And it is only a question of knowledge removing ignorance. Is it not? Your effort is only to get the knowledge of this rope, which remove the ignorance of rope. After that, obviously, the ignorance projected snake with all its fears or frightenings, it just goes away. It's only knowledge. I am infinite self. Then all the imaginary finitude which was having desires of the world to become infinite, they all get dissolved. देखो जिस चीज के लिए मैं भटक रहा हूँ दुनिया में, वो घर में है मानो, पता भी चल गया, फिर से भटकोगे क्या? आई वॉन्ट इनफाइनाइट्यूड. एवरी action of ours is only to become infinite. देशतः कालतः वस्तुतः we want to become infinite. That is why 1000 वाला लाख चाहता है, लाख वाला करोड़, करोड़ वाला 10 करोड़. Why you won't be infinite? But that infinite is your own self. अब ये डिस्कवर किया, then you will not run behind anything. तो निवृत्त तृष्णा. One side, because of knowing the self, no desire. Therefore, though he is insane upadhis, he is not bound to be a karta, nor bound by karma phala. जीवन मुक्त ऐसे रहते. Like Puja Gurudev, he is in the bliss of his own self. Therefore, he has no personal ego, therefore desire. Swasukhanubhuti nivritta trishna. But he is in the upadhis. With upadhi, he is working what the Ishvara wanted to do, wanted him to do. But is it a karma? No. Then if it is not karma, how will he be bound by karma phala? That is where we also have to reach. Think it's not an easy subject to exhaustively understand in one go. But develop that stamina of contemplation, stamina of understanding by upasana, by withdrawing from the worldliness, indulgences. ये सारे हमको ना खोखला बनाते हैं. मनोबुद्धियों के सारे शक्तियों को, तेजस को वो न्यूट्रलाइज करते हैं. To such an impotent, ineffective person of the mind intellect, such beautiful knowledge doesn't click. Then you continue a life of ignorance. So be wise. This is what the second sloka. न तत्र विद्वान प्रकृतौ स्थितः अपि वै निवृत्ततृष्णः हौ स्वसुखानुभूत्या. I'm in my own. Therefore, this means what? There is a self which is Sukha Swarupa that can be Anubhuta. I have self in me whose nature is a bliss. I can get that bliss. Be confirmed about it. Don't have doubt anymore. Second, when that Anubhuti of Atmananda again, every Trishna goes away because every Trishna, for whatever Ananda we have, all the Ananda is gained here. Now, दोनों को मिलाओ. थोड़ा कॉमन सेंस से कि एवरी तृष्णा एंड डिजायर ऑफ अवर्स is for ananda, continuous ananda. All continuous ananda is only in the atma. Therefore, how to fulfill our trishna? Only by having trishna, not for any, not self, but only for the self. Same intense desire which we have for the worldly things, if we can have for Paramatma, that intense desire which made us put effort outside, same efforts we put inside, required efforts here. And here we discover self. There is nowhere, anywhere to run for any ananda because it's infinite. In the world, you go on running, it is like mirage water. जितना दौड़ो दौड़ता रहेगा, कभी मिलेगा ही नहीं, आएगा ही नहीं. Even this also clicks to us very deeply. ये नॉलेज इतने कोर ऑफ हार्ट में जाकर, वो कोर ऑफ हार्ट में जो बैठा है, द तृष्णा डिजायर फॉर द वर्ल्ड, उसको हटा देना चाहिए. दैट इज वाई यदा सर्वे प्रमुच्यन्ते कामाः ये अस्य हृदि स्थिताः, अथमर्त्यो अमृतो भवति अत्र ब्रह्म समश्नुते कठोपनिषद। देखो मनोबुद्धि नहीं, हृदय में है, हमारे गहराई में वासनाएं पर द जगत, ये वाला नॉलेज हृदय में जाकर हृदय से हमको हटाना है। इसलिए इस नॉलेज को मस्तिष्क के बाद हृदय में ले जाना है, हृदयंगम करना है। एंड हाउ डू डू हृदयंगम? That is what is called contemplation. After contemplation, the knowledge enters into buddhi. When the conviction in the buddhi comes, take it to the heart. Take so deep this knowledge weapon, knowledge axe, knowledge talwar, khadga to the heart, that there cut asunder the desire for anything other than Paramatma. फिर से बता रहा हूं, we have trishna for the jagat, therefore we are becoming karta, we are forced by the karma phala. कर्म फल कर्ता का कर्म का मिलता है लेकिन आनंद नहीं मिलता. We think in the karma phala there is ananda, therefore we are getting deluded. Through every karma and karma phala, whatever ananda we are seeking, it is in our own self as our own self. It is infinite. Therefore, if we can put the effort to know the self, it is a permanent thing. This knowledge should be pakka. Take that to the heart. And from the heart, eliminate the root level of sankalpa for anything other than the Atma. Any desire, anything, सारा उखाड़ के फेंक दो. And from the heart only, seek the self. Where your study, contemplation, meditation takes possession of us. We are possessed by them. They are called the rishis. They are called the muni. They are called the yogi. They are called the real sannyasi, not garb changer sannyasi. Today I was watching two sannyasis beating each other in Singapore. You are great, I am great, I am great wala. One was like a heavy elephant size, another patla dubla. बेचारे पता नहीं क्या issue था. The true sannyasi, they go into the caves of the Himalayas. Somewhere they make an ashram just for survival. What required they take, and in that trishna of knowing the self, लगाएंगे ध्यान ऐसे देखो. First 6 months सबको difficult होता है because they have to undo whatever was done earlier. After that they revel. They take support of yoga, bhakti, jnana. Enjoy. That sadhana itself done with pure intention and heart, million times joyful than the worldly struggles for fulfilling desire. Then that sadhana when becomes completed, the siddhi of भगवत अनुभूति comes, पागल बन जाएंगे वो, क्योंकि उसको बोलने का शब्द नहीं होता, बोलो तो भी किसी को समझ में नहीं आता. He enjoys, revels in that. रमते बाला उन्मत्तवत एवा, आलवत उन्मत्तवत. And this is there. Millions of jivas struggling in samsara and bound. Examples are there. So too, if not millions, but hundreds, thousands, lakhs are there who did this sadhana, discovered the Atmananda and reveled in that. देखो एक भी आत्मानंद को पाए तो that should be authority for us to accept. In every period of history, there's so many Mahatmas who reached out. Even now also many are at the brim level. So that should give us an assurance that that is there. We can seek, we can get it. Be inspired. Then the third one, such Jivan Mukta Vyakti, when every activity is happening through him, for onlookers it appears he is doing, but he knows that in his presence the upadhis are doing. I am not the karta bhokta. The two shlokas, Lakshanas of the Jivan Mukta, Bhagavan says in the next shlokas. So it needs some time. Tomorrow we'll see. तो ये चैप्टर तो मेरे लिए छोड़ देना. जब होएगा मैं भी भगवान को छोड़ रहा हूँ. जितना हो सके उतना डेली पढ़ेंगे. थैंक्स. सर्वम नारायणार्पणम. ओम शांति शांति शांति. ओम पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदम पूर्णः पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्य परिपालयन्ताम्. Today, in Adhyatma Ramayana, Ahalya Stuti is so sweet, simple but profound. We will chant it completely. We see the meaning to the extent possible. Om Namo